Breaking right now at 7 o'clock, our own Brian Crandall reports there is law enforcement activity in New Hampshire related to the shooting at Brown University. You are getting aerial footage of the scene. This is over Salem, New Hampshire. You can see a line of police cars along one of the roads, a very active scene right now. We are working to get more details about what is unfolding here, but Brian Crandall reports this is connected to the investigation for the Brown University shooter. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 7. I'm Emily Voles. Another one of our big developments tonight is sources have confirmed to NBC 10 that law enforcement have identified a person of interest. They're actively searching for that person, but we have not yet released that person's name.
And good evening. I'm Patrice Wood. Salem, New Hampshire is about an hour and a half from here. We've been watching police activity there for about an hour now. We're also learning about a possible connection between the mass shooting at Brown University and the murder of an MIT professor in Brookline, Massachusetts. That's between here and Salem, and it happened after the shooting at Brown University. NBC 10's Dan Janig and the I-Team's Brian Crandall are live at Providence Police Headquarters waiting for an update from authorities, where we've been waiting for a news conference for about 3 hours, Dan.
Yeah, Patrice, we just got notified here that there will be a news conference at some point tonight, and when that happens, we'll have a 20-minute notification. So as soon as we hear that, of course, we'll let you know and we'll break into programming. At this point, it could be 8 o'clock, it could be, we don't know. And the reason why is that behind the scenes, this investigation is working at a rapid clip. Brian Crandall is here with me, and Brian, we want to get to Salem, but we want to first report on what we have is that sources tell us that they know who this man is. They are obviously hot on his trail, so after days and days of people not recognizing him, it looks like in the last 24 hours this investigation picked up.
Yeah, that's the word I got this morning, was that things were progressing and they were closing in on identifying who this person was. And I was told early on that there would likely be developments today. And again, tonight there are quite a few developments. Part of that was also they're looking into whether now there is a connection between the shootings at Brown University and the deadly shooting of an MIT professor on Monday, which was 2 days after the mass shooting at Brown. A couple days ago, authorities here said there was no evidence of a link. Now it looks like they are investigating that. Now, what kind of pieces came together and what link there may be, we're not yet sure of. But as Emily said, law enforcement is now active in New Hampshire at this hour.
And let's get to, we have some new video from a chopper just into us now. One of the connections may have been made in Boston, as a source told me that they found an abandoned, overdue rental car in the area, and that may be connected. But Brian, we're looking at some activity in Salem, New Hampshire right now.
Yeah, and what authorities here are waiting for? Are they waiting for someone to be caught? Are they waiting for a better idea of what is happening? I had heard maybe they might not necessarily wait until a person is caught, but it would certainly appear that there is a peak of activity. And again, the press conference was scheduled for 4. That was the daily schedule, and it kept getting pushed back.
Which we kind of figured. At 3 o'clock we were talking, and there's no way they were going to have a press conference at 4 o'clock. My thought process is maybe they want to wait till this is wrapped up nicely, especially after they brought a person of interest into custody before, and they want to walk up to the microphone and say, we've got our man. But we don't know what's unfolding in Salem right now, because our sources are saying, at least the last we checked, no one's in custody.
Correct. That is the last I heard, and there has been no reporting other than that.
Right, and we've been saying this, Patrice and Emily, and all of you watching at home tonight, is that Brian and I are doing what we call in our business real-time reporting, meaning we're coming on live with you, but we're working our sources. Him and I are back and forth in the hallway. We're making phone calls to people, so we just want to let you know that we are on top of this story.